Hey everybody, CW here, Card Wolf, because I'm always on the hunt for great cards. Today is Friday, and that means, what does it mean? What are we going to do?
It means dorking with dice.
Oh, yes, that's it. It does. It means dorking with dice, and I'm joined once again by the pack opening machine.
Hello.
Here he is, and here we are. We're ready to open some packs, and we use this big pink detail. How does this work again?
So, we're going to roll the dice and say we get something like, I don't know, 19. Then we'd open pack 19 in this box. There are 20 packs and 20 sides on the dice. And 1, 10, and 20 packs are special packs. 17's kind of special because we'll roll a lot. And then, yeah.
That's it. That did it. Thank you very much for that explanation, sir. Thank you very much. And we've got, in the number one position, 1997 Fleer Metal Universe, a very cool pack and one that you guys always enjoy when I open that one. Very tough packs, very hard to find, but I'm happy to put those in the box. In the number 20 position, we've got a new pack this week. In the number 10 position, I should say. It is Upper Deck Black Diamond 1999. Very tough pack. Potential to get some very valuable cards out of here. This was a very high-end pack when it came out in 99. As you can see, the price was $3.99 for 5 cards. That is crazy town for 1999, but it was a super high-end product. And speaking of super high-end, we've got here, one more time in the box, a pack of 1979 Topps Baseball. Letting it go for one more week here, see if we can roll that number 20 and open this pack of 1979 Topps cards. We would be looking for some sensational Hall of Famers in there, as well as a rookie Ozzie Smith, which would be crazy. But we'll see what we get. Lots of other good packs in here. I refilled this with some good stuff that we have not opened on the channel before in some cases. So let's get to it. Pack opening machine is also our dice rolling machine. What will our first pack be on today's episode? Wow, that one really wobbled around there, but it settled on 5. So that's easy. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 is one of those packs that I just added to the box, brand new this week, and one we have not opened in a very long time. One you may never have seen open. It's kind of an unusual pack. It's Fleer Baseball Star Stickers, and you get 5 player stickers and 1 team logo sticker. Fleer did team logo stickers in their regular baseball packs for quite a long time, and then for a couple of years they did these star sticker cards. And
the pack didn't get ripped.
Well, that's great. Put it on over to the side there, sir. We got a New York Yankees team logo there with I forgot that they did these little pennant things on the back. That's kind of cool. And then we also get Famous Feats, which was a reprint of a set that came out in the 70s, and kind of was a cool set. Some of this is pretty obscure.
Going through a portal?
It looks like it's going through a portal in space and time. Do you think that's what happened when he pitched?
Maybe.
I think
or maybe
it could have.
that's just a mirror and the ball's coming from the wrong way.
Excellent point. Maybe it was a mirror. Ed Rulbach pitched a doubleheader shutout in 1908, so that is pretty crazy. That means he pitched a scoreless game on both ends of the doubleheader. That's wild. Put that over there and see. Wow, this is a great way to start today's episode. Look at this. Our first star sticker out of this pack is Pete Rose, back when he was a player manager for the Reds. Pretty sweet card there. Look at all his stats on the back. That is wild. Juan Samuel, who played in the league for just about as long as Pete Rose did, quite honestly. Donnie Moore. What trophy is that Donnie Moore is grasping there?
Also, why is he singing?
I don't think he's singing. I think he's just talking. There's nobody. Maybe he is singing. There's nobody left in the stadium, so it's possible he is singing and he doesn't have a very good voice. I must know what this trophy is. Maybe can you read it? You have better eyes than me at this point. Tell us what that trophy is. Mike Davis smiling at the camera here. I like that on a baseball card. And we finish off with a genuine nice guy in baseball. Oral Hershiser, really nice guy, and really good pitcher as well. Real ace for the Dodgers. Have you made out what that trophy was?
It says California Angels, and then something that's blurred, and then Donnie Moore, and then something his hand is covering.
Huh. Well, I don't know what that could be. I don't remember Donnie Moore winning any particular awards back then, but we can look that up after the show, perhaps, or maybe one of you guys, if you're an Angels fans, maybe one of you guys at home will know what that trophy is about. It's very interesting what is going on that Star Stickers card. Let's go to our next pack. What's it going to be? POM. I will hand off the big pink D20 to you, and you can show us the way. We almost got a 20 out of that, but instead it is a 6 instead. Wow, we just got 5, so now we got consecutive numbers again. I thought we were done with that. So this is 10, 9, 8, 7, and 6 indeed is that one. It is Score Series 1, 1991 baseball, and we should usually you get some sort of an insert in here, and of course you'll get a 3D card, 16 cards in this pack of 1991 Score. I'll let the pack opening machine go about his business of opening the pack. These are what pack opening machine always calls garbage bag packs, because that's what they feel like. I don't know where he comes up with this stuff. We got Randy Mulligan from the Orioles. Got our first Orioles card of the day. Randy Mulligan there. Not really an eventful player for the Orioles. They had a lot of high hopes for him, but he never quite turned out. Carlos Baerga there for the Indians. Really good third baseman for them. And Wayne Edwards. We got Milt Thompson, and there is a rookie prospect card for us of Mark Lee. And I don't remember him. Perhaps a Brewers fan will remember him. Rookie prospect of Darren Reed and Scott Champerino for the Texas Rangers. Another play I don't remember. Some rookie prospects here from Another Reality, apparently. Phil Plantier, I do remember. He played in the majors for a while, and interesting to see his rookie card. Marquise Grissom and Jack Armstrong pitching for the Reds. Larry Walker there, great player for the Expos, outfielder for them for many years. Jeff King. And then we got our World Series trivia card. Whoa, that is some crazy fine print there. What on earth?
Let's see.
There is no way I'm going to be able to read that. You can try.
Okay.
We got Mark Gubitza there and Mitch Williams in action for the Cubs. Gary Carter, we get a Hall of Fame right here. Very nice. Weird to see him with the San Francisco Giants. Isn't that strange? Gary Carter with the Giants. I mean, think of him as a Mets or an Expos player, and that's about it. Put him in the Wolf lair. Dave LaPointe finishes off this pack for the New York Yankees. So we did pull a Hall of Famer out of there. And that is about it. I'm going to put Marquise Grissom on top of that one.
Well, I can read this.
Oh, yeah? Is there a trivia question?
I don't know.
All right. Well, let's...
a bunch of facts, and there might be a trivia question.
Mm-hmm. I'll need my magnifying glass to check that out. You want to keep that?
Yeah.
All right, I'll set it aside here. You want to roll our next pack for us? Here on today's episode of Dorking with Dice. What is it going to be? Wow, that went all over the place,
19.
too. Has settled on 19. Easy to find that one. It is another pack that I just added to the box. One that we have not opened for a long time. It is 1986 O-Peachy Lavray, which means the real one. That's the logo there. O-Peachy, of course, the Canadian version of Topps. So these are going to look like 1986 Topps cards, but they are Canadian, and that means the bubblegum will be Canadian as well and will look different from what we're used to seeing from Topps. The bubblegum should be, usually it's a little pinker, and that's how I remember it. We'll have to see what we get out of here. Pack opening machine taking his time with this 1986 OPC pack.
It's a bit fatter.
It's yeah, it is thicker usually. Yeah, that's a good point too. It is usually thicker. There's our bubble gum.
It's an orangish, whitish pink.
Not in bad shape for bubble gum that old. I will deposit that in the circular file for now. And let's see who we got out of this 1986 O-Peachy pack. We got Rance Mullenix there, and you can see the O-Peachy logo up in the corner, denoting that these are not Topps cards, even though Topps made them, but in Canada. And then the back is a little different too. You got the O-Peachy logo up there, but apart from that, they're also lighter than 1986 cards. The paper stock is a little bit different. It's thinner and it's white rather than the dark cardboard paper stock that Topps used for their cards in 86. Bob Stanley there and Tony Pena, really good catcher for the Pirates. Always liked Tony Pena. You got Lou Whitaker, great second baseman for the Tigers for many years, and he should be in the Hall of Fame, but is not. We got Glenn Wilson there, and Frank White, another great second baseman, played for the Kansas City Royals for quite a long time and was a really good player. Mitch Webster there, and we finish off with Charlie Lee, who himself, I believe, was Canadian, and he played for a Canadian team, and he threw a no-hitter, so he was momentarily a hero to, we've got a lot of Canadian teams in there, 2 Expos cards and 1 Blue Jays card. So very interesting pack assortment for the OPG pack. 3 packs, is that all we're going to do?
No.
No? Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
All right, pack opening machine is also the dice rolling machine. What's our 4th pack going to be? 4th pack is
That barely
pack
stayed on
8. That did barely stay on the table. All right, let me go to pack 10.
We've done 6, 7, and now 8.
I know, pretty amazing. There is 10, 9, and 8 is Upper Deck 1992. We have not opened one of these for a little while as well, and here we are looking for an autographed Ted Williams card. He signed, I think, about 2,500 cards for Upper Deck in 1992. Also, several Ted Williams inserts involved in this release as well. 1992, very common pack, not really that difficult, which makes it extra hard to pull those Ted Williams cards. They are not easy to pull.
It's also hard to pull apart the pack because it feels like you could probably bake a potato in it.
Yes, I keep threatening to bake a potato in an Upper Deck pack, and one day I will. You'll see Cooking with Card Wolf, and you'll know what's going to happen when we get that potato in an Upper Deck pack. We start this one off with Cal Ripken Jr. on a Diamond Skills card. That is pretty darn awesome. Happy to see that. Always pleased when I pull Cal Ripken Jr. cards. We got Joey Vitello there from the Royals. He was a prospect back in 1992, and then we get our first Upper Deck portrait card. It is, I'm not sure who that is. It's a Cardinals player. That's Busch Stadium, and that is a Cardinals player, number 27. I cannot figure out who that is. The art on these is much better than the Perez art that Donruss used on their Diamond Kings cards for many years, but I can't make out who that player is. It's Todd Zeal. Yeah, I can see that. That does look like Todd Zeal now that I know who it is, but I don't think I could have picked that out. We got Craig Biggio there, a nice Hall of Famer card of that Astros player, and Ed Whitson, both of them crouching down, though Eddie Whitson is not a catcher, of course, but 2 crouching players and a hidden Mark Lewis card. That's a little less exciting than I thought it would be. Let's see what we have here. Jack Armstrong, second time we've been Jack Armstrong today, I believe. And Mark Carrion, who's a player I'd kind of forgotten about. Ryan Bowen.
Oh.
Which one is Ryan Bowen, do you think? Is he the one getting hugged or delivering the hug?
I don't know. It looks kind of like a piggyback. Also, this guy doesn't look happy to be having a piggyback.
He doesn't look happy, you're right. But he is the guy. That's the player right there. Ryan Bowen was the guy who was getting the piggyback, but we don't know which pitcher. Was it Nolan Ryan? Could Nolan Ryan be giving that guy a piggyback? It's possible. I don't think so, though. I doubt anybody would do that to Nolan Ryan. I feel like they'd just be asking for trouble. Joe Baver there, and Ken Griffey Jr., nice pull here. The in-action multiple exposure shot of Ken Griffey Jr. Love seeing that card. It's a really cool card that I am delighted to get. And we got Eric Karros here yucking it up in the dugout for the Dodgers. Real Cormier, the Frenchie, pitching for the Cardinals. You think he'd be with the Expos. Cecil Fielder there, another Diamond Skills card, 2-in-1 pack. That's pretty sweet. Best Power is what Cecil Fielder gets. All right. And Reggie Jefferson for the Cleveland Indians. No Ted Williams card, but I am not surprised. Those are extremely difficult pulls. I'm definitely putting that strange Ryan Bowen card on top, where he's getting a piggyback from some unknown Astros player. I assume it's a pitcher, but I don't know. Actually, I have no reason to think that. We want to roll one more?
Yeah.
We do, and it is already happening. What is it going to be? It is pack 5, which, did we already pull 5?
No, we did 6, 7, 8, and 9.
Oh, man, that is wild. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, and pack 5 is 1988 Fleer. I always like pulling 88 Fleer. It's a wax pack, which I always enjoy, and plus, I just like the cards. I think they're really pretty cards. I thought Fleer did some neat things with their designs back then. There are several insert or kind of subsets that Fleer did for this release, and they're just always, I don't know, I always like getting these. 88 Fleer is a nice year of cards. I have fond memories of opening it, and I always enjoy opening it here on the channel. Start off with a look at Cleveland Stadium, which, as you might guess, is home.
This pack is in perfect condition.
Pretty nice. Thank you for doing that. Home of the Cleveland Indians, of course. And what is on the back? I hope a Cleveland Indians. Yeah, that wouldn't make sense if it wasn't an Indian sticker. We got Mike Krukow there his hands on his hips, looking exhausted, frankly. Mike Krukow, a color commentator for the Giants, or at least he has been. I don't know if he still is. I haven't listened to a Giants game for a long time. Matt Noakes, good catcher there for Detroit. And Tony Gwynn, we get another nice Hall of Fame card out of this red, white, and blue 88 Fleer pack. Put that to the side. Cal Ripken Jr., 2 Ripkins in the same day. That is pretty awesome. Love seeing that. Love that card, too. Really like that card. Always have. Mike Marshall there was quite a prospect for the Dodgers for a while, but never really panned out. Another Hall of Famer. This is a hot pack here. 3 Hall of Famers out of this pack, and we're not even halfway through it. Dennis Eckersley, of course, one of the great relief pitchers of all time. Nice to see that. Floyd Umans for the Expos, and Mark Kubica, who looks completely, I don't know if he looks puzzled or mad. I'm not sure what that expression is. Very unusual look on his face. We get a rookie card here. It is a card for the Blue Jays and the Rangers, Greg Myers and Greg Tabor. 2 Gregs, 2 rookies on the same card. There you go. I wonder if they play the same position, actually. That would be interesting. Nope, they are not. Tabor was a second baseman and Myers was a catcher, and neither of them, to my knowledge, had much of a long-lasting career in the majors. Edwin Correa and David Cone, the ace for the Mets. Greg Moon Minton during one of his last years in the majors. Kent DeColve making a goofy face, if I have ever seen one there. Always with the shades, too. Kent DeColve always wore those wire rim shades for all the years he pitched, mostly for the Pirates. He was a submarine pitcher, which you don't really see much anymore. Very interesting delivery. Wow, that's a nice one. Ozzie Smith and Ryan Sandberg, masters of the double play. That's a really sweet card. Love seeing that one.
Also, some guy's doing that in the background.
Some guy in the background. There's always some guy in the background with those cards. And Jose Oquendo, yes! Jose Oquendo, always loved to pull his cards. Oquendo, of course, legitimately played all 9 positions on a major league team at some point in his career. He was put in at all 9 positions, even pitcher. So love to get Jose Oquendo. I think he is a very unique player, and he collects miniature cameras, which I find very interesting too. So there you go. That is our episode today. It was another fun time with Dorking with Dice. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for coming by, and thank you, of course, to the pack opening machine for helping me out.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much. We will be back on Monday, or I will be back. You will be in school. How was your first week of school?
It was fun.
I'm glad of that. I'm really glad to hear that. You will be in school on Monday, and I will do a mail day on Monday. I got some mail stacked up here from you awesome people, and we will get into some of that on Monday here on the channel. Have a great weekend. Hope you get to do whatever it is that you want to, or just relax, enjoy yourself this weekend. I'll see you back here on Monday. And as always,
Happy collecting.
yes.